Hi, Danny here. I'm going to show you the 2006 Subaru Outback Lasfit cargo liners, both front and rear. So this is a spoiler at the end of this video. On the rear cargo liner, I did find one very minor defect, but other than that, it's a really good purchase. You could see the original floor mats here, and the driver's side has the kind of a turning clasp on it. Now we're showing you the back seat mat. It's got a rise in the back there. It goes back pretty far. And then it is adequate coverage on the side, quite a bit of coverage on the side. And then it's got, coverage. You can kind of see side coverage there. And then you can kind of see it goes all the way back there. Here's another shot of the passenger, mat with the seat all the way forward, and you can kind of see where it terminates. Now here's the front seat. You can kind of see it kind of goes up nicely, would capture water pretty well. And then I'll show you how it fits around the brakes, and it's very, very nice. You can kind of see a concave area behind the brakes. It just fits very nicely against the wall. The wall goes really high, more higher than what your feet are gonna experience. You see how it just kind of butts up against that. The front seat clasp lock area. You can see they have a clasp cover here, and you just twist this, and then you put the clasp there. You're probably interested in to figure out whether you're going to order the optional rear from Lasfit. There's more ridging over this portion. You can see, relatively speaking, there's less ridging, high ridging on the other side. So a little bit higher ridges here on this one. And the back of them they don't have the spikes on the back, but you can see that the factory, or the non-factory one, the Lasfit one, has this has Velcro on the back. It has a place where you can tie to the top seat to secure it. It appears to lay down pretty well. And probably what you're most concerned with is just the protection on the back. The Lasfit is a little more rigid, looks maybe a little more heavy duty, and the Outback one, original Outback on the premium that I got, is probably, the ridges are a little more solid here in the back. And this is the part number 2026 Subaru Outback rear cargo mat, and we have a bungee with a clasp mechanism going around the back seat. You don't have to take the back seat rest off. Pretty good attention to detail on the ridging. It goes pretty well on top, and there is a really solid Velcro that a hook and loop system that they use to secure the whole mat. So you can see that when we lift the seat up, it causes this, the seat basically slots there, the mat slots there, and allows the seat to go up. And I'm going to show you the Velcro again. The Velcro just, it goes on, secures here. I'm just using the Velcro now to secure the back seat there, and then it sticks itself pretty well. It's pretty hard for that to come off the seat, and this is just kind of a keeper system that I think in the event it probably aids, but it's really not necessary to keep everything together. And then you can kind of see how it fits on the side there. It's it's really nice. Now we're going to look at how well this rear cargo liner from Lasfit fits into the back here. It goes all the way into this cargo area here, and it then will ridge this cargo area on this side. It ridges it. It ridges the cargo area, and this is already kind of up a little bit, but this ridges it pretty nicely, and then there's nice ridges there. And this the original was a little flatter than this. This came in a box, so it's still kind of spreading out on the new car that I have. And then one of the questions that you might be asking is, okay, then how am I going to get the access to the spare? And I guess the answer is you'd have to kind of do this, and then you'd have to kind of unsecure it on this side, which is a very tight fit. And this corner here, it's very well shaped around that corner, so you'd have to do that. And then you'd have access to this area here. I think well worth the money to get the rear cargo liner with my use case. The front and rear mats are totally worth it. You might choose not to order this cargo liner in the back, but it is a really nice setup, particularly if you're doing a lot of loading stuff in here, which I do tend to load. If you just want to throw stuff in the back and open the side doors versus opening the rear, I think it's a good storage space for that kind of stuff. So now the question is, how does this thing look when the seats are up? And I have to say, this is really nice. It's a nice channel back there. It's still got a ridge here that will repel water going down this way. And I would imagine if you did have stuff dripping, it would drip into this slot here. There is a little crack here between the two seats, but it is a really slick way that they've figured out how to put this thing together, and they've got a really nice system where when you put the seats back, there's no puffing out of things. It all kind of tucks back in the back of the seat, and it's pretty sturdy. Like you can see here that it's very sturdy. If you had dogs or pets or something, I think you're going to be pretty happy with the setup here. As you can see that they've got cargo locks. They've got latch spaces here, and they're totally exposed. So the original car, everything is exposed well for you and protected. The ridging is really good in the back. So I'd say I'm really happy with the purchase. The quality of everything. Now here's a section where you can see how the seats are offset there, and you can see that the Velcro is keeping it pretty well. It's got a little bit of flagging there, but not much. It's not, this probably area flags a little more than the opposite side, but it's pretty good. I suppose if you wanted to, you could add a little more of hook and loop there. That's probably the only thing I've found. And then we're going to look at that channel over here on this side, and it looks like the channel is still really nice on that side with the seats up. That's pretty much the only thing I've found that side flags a little more, but I think and I don't think it's an installation issue. I think that it just tends to flag on that side a little more.